Love and hate, it's a very different approach. And and as I was a kid, I was very loved by my parents, but I remember that I used to hate when something didn't go the way I was thinking. So, but late in life, I understand that, you know, comes with it. And but of course, when I say hate, it's something that sounds negative, and it is negative. Hate is always going to be negative, but love, it sometimes is tough. I call it the tough love. So I don't want to go into details in the philosophy of love and the philosophy of hate. I'm not going to go into this. I'm going to be in a practical way that you can apply in your life. So love, it's in one side and hate is in the other. So every time you shift, you start letting hate win, love gonna go down. And every time love is winning hate, you're gonna win. So in any approach, you know, like in your relationship with your spouse, or if your relationship with your parents are in the hate, in the hate is dominating the relationship with the siblings. So you gotta win with love. The only way to beat hate is through love. And love is tough love. Love and comes in many shapes and forms. But that love is to understand that you're not gonna let the hate dictate you. And you know what I'm saying? Like that feeling of you wanna revenge, you wanna. So I'm just gonna tell a story short. My sister was missing in 2004. And they have these people that was responsible for the death of my sister. So basically what I heard, that they raped my sister and they burn her alive. That's what they do in Brazil in these favelas. They put tires on people and they have fun watching them, you know, get killed. Just evil. They do that in Brazil. That's happening in Brazil. And they told me that that's what I was hearing, that was what the investigation was going towards. So imagine how angry I was. So I was dealing with anger. I almost got in that divorce. I almost lost, my marriage because I was so much hate, so much vengeance in my heart. And one time I had an encounter with God, that God was challenging me to be able to forgive. And that's another antidote, that forgive, it's very against hate. And I remember I was forgiving everyone that hurt me. And one time God said, you need to forgive those who was responsible for your sister get missing. And until today, we don't know what's happened. It's been almost 19 years. But I remember that day, my marriage was recovered. My career was recovered. I became a better dad, and my son was only 2 years old. And I'm glad that he never remembered that season of my life with so much anger, with so much hate. And so every time I face with a situation that I'm feeling hate, anger, I shift to love. And that love sometimes is tough love, but I check myself that they have to shift. So I encourage you to do the same. I don't know what you're going through it, but I encourage you to love. And love sometimes hurt, but you gotta push through it. You can do it.